What's up, y'all? Ivan here from the Ivan Rides YouTube channel. Today, we are on the Handlworks modified Zooz 750, and we're doing a wet round-trip commute. In part one, we'll be going from Queens into Manhattan, but we'll be testing our new Sena 60S Bluetooth microphone. In part two, we'll be going home from work, so we'll be going from Manhattan into Queens, but we'll be switching back to our usual Purple Panda Lav Mic and our microphone adapter. These tests should be a lot of fun, so sit back, relax, enjoy the ride. It's good to have you on board today. Before we get completely focused in on this ride, I want to remind everybody I am affiliated with the following companies. So if you want to support the channel, there are going to be affiliate links and affiliate codes down in the video's description. Just note that using those links and codes will generate a small commission for the channel that helps me with operating costs. So thank you so much for your continued support. I appreciate y'all. Speaking of support, I want to do another huge shout out and thank you to our friend Ernesto. Thanks to him and his generous sponsorship here, we were able to get the Sena 60S. So if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be able to test out this awesome new microphone and awesome new helmet setup. So Ernesto, again, brother, thank you for your continued support on the channel, and thank you for coming to hang out with us as always. Over the years that I've done YouTube, I've tried several Bluetooth microphone setups, and they usually don't end up working out because the thing is, it always sounds like really tinny and really, I don't know how else to describe it, as it sounds like I'm on a walkie-talkie or it sounds like I'm on those old radio shows, kind of like, "Hey everybody, how are you doing?" type of like, kind of almost like Quagmire, you know, like that high nasal sound, and it's amplified by the microphone of the Bluetooth. So I'm hoping that the Sena 60S will give us a little bit better sound, a little bit closer to what we normally have with the wired microphones. The wired microphone gives us this like really nice rich sound, but also it gives us like clarity as far as like what it's able to hear around me. So it's a good balance of like vlogging and ambient sound around me. So let me know what you think of the sound for this part of the ride, and then when we're going home later, I wanted to make sure that we had a like basically a back-to-back contrast of the audio. The good news is, if let's just say the audio is just not as good as our standard microphone, we'll still be able to use the Sena, because on some of the smaller group rides, it'll actually be nice to talk to some of the people while we're riding. And also, the audio, the actually sound quality of the speakers in the helmet, like, it sounds really good in there. So I've always wanted to get rid of the speaker that I usually have mounted on the bike or on the scooter or on the or on my backpack, because I think it's sometimes when it gets really loud, it's a little obnoxious because I feel like it's bothering people. But with the amazing sound quality that's blaring through my helmet, it'll be really nice to have that. So basically, we're gonna have like stereo quality sound in our helmet without really bothering anyone, which is gonna be pretty dope for some of the rides, like the ride therapy sessions, where I can just throw on some music and it'll be blaring in my helmet, but y'all can just hear the sounds of the motor and the sounds of what's going on around me. Well, if the sound is good enough, though, we'll continue to use this as our primary microphone. But that's what tests are for, right? The last 2 years, I've never really included any type of this like testing on the channel because I wanted y'all to hear like the best sound at all times. But apparently, some of y'all were like, "Hey, Ivan, we kind of want to be on the journey with you as you kind of experiment with different things with your camera, experiment different things with your audio, because it's fun to see the progress, to see the changes, and then instead of kind of seeing just like one big massive change on the channel after weeks of testing, you end up with these videos that aren't necessarily like perfect. I mean, I do my best again with like the audio and the video, trying to kind of like fix it just to make sure that we can have at least usable audio or usable sound. I mean, look at this. This is crazy. I can't see anything out of my helmet. It is so wet out here. But like I was saying, instead of having these like huge jumps in like sound and video, you're able to kind of see the progression of the channel as it slowly gets better. But again, this is another one of those things I'm kind of like experimenting with this year. So let me know what you guys end up thinking. If not, I'm happy to do this testing outside of the channel, on my kind of like regular commutes, and then we'll just okay, we just got cursed out, and then we'll just have like kind of like the perfected audio. You know, that is like the one major drawback of the visors from the TSG helmets. Regardless of like what I've put on it, I just cannot see anything, y'all. Like, barely can see anything because it's always fogging up, whether it's cold outside or it's hot outside. Anytime I'm vlogging, the steam just kind of builds up on the visor and I can't see anything. As kind of annoying as it is to have the bike lanes full like this, I am happy to see a lot of these folks kind of riding around despite the weather. Usually it's only me. So really dope to see this, but I do need folks to move with a little bit more urgency just because I am running a little late for work. We are gonna take this easy. We're not gonna go too crazy because at the end of the day, the roads are still wet. The last thing you want is your bike sliding out from under you. And over the years, I've told this story many times. I've seen so many friends just take a turn a little too hard, try to make a quick adjustment a little too quickly, and they hit one of those exposed metal covers, and next thing you know, the bike or the scooter has flown out from under them and they are done for. So yeah, like especially this right here. We're now pulling up to, oh my god, go 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 go. Jeez. Come on, like again, like my rant is gonna keep going. Like, when did people stop looking when they cross the street? Like, jeez, man. Yeah, thank you for coming along for this morning section. What the heck? Jeez. I'm glad that they feel confident enough to block traffic like that. But yeah, like I was saying, we'll end the video here, and I will catch you guys when we are Shamrock Jerk, when we are heading home.
And I'm gonna get some questions about this, but I have my bike saran wrapped here and here because I didn't want water getting into the electricals of the bike. again, it has been raining quite a bit here in New York City, and this is my first week that I'm testing the Zooz as my all-arounder. Out of the last, let's see, 8 days, I would probably say 6 of the last 8 days have been raining, and now that the scooter is officially out of commission and we might be selling it, we're testing the Zooz as kind of like the everyday all-weather PEV. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference, but we've switched onto the wired mic, the lav mic that goes straight from the camera into my helmet. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys hear a little bit of a change between the two. I have not reviewed the footage from this morning yet, so I don't know. It might be really obvious, it might not, but we're gonna find out, and I won't know until I start editing in a few hours to maybe a day or so. So yeah, just throwing that out there. Let me know what you think. Let me know how it sounds. It's really interesting because I've never used an e-bike before as my all-weather bike. There's just so much more like exposed wiring and cables and stuff like that on the bike compared to the scooter, where everything is just kind of encased in something. So I know this saran wrap thing might be a little overkill because I know the connectors are IP rated, but I've been told by my friends in the NYC Zooz Club and the 718 Cruisers that most of them have used their Zooz in some pretty crazy weather, so I don't see why I wouldn't be able to handle this with just a little bit of saran wrap. Oh, look at this. It seems like filming is going on. Interesting. There's some more cameras over there. Is that why there's so much traffic? This is where the wide bars of the Zooz suck, is kind of like navigating these little tight spaces for us. You know, the thing that I really learned over the last couple of last week that I've been riding the Zooz in rain, the bike isn't as bad as I thought it is to clean. It's actually pretty easy. It's just, I know there's a lot of like nooks in there that I didn't get into because the batteries or the components are all in the way, but for the most part, all the exposed parts are pretty much clean. I've had to be much more careful with it just because, again, like I don't know like about those pin connectors where the battery is at. That seems like really sketchy, getting water into that area and then getting water onto the parts of the controller, and it's just like all like I don't know, it's all really sketchy, y'all, but it's something that I'm learning to kind of work with here. But now that we are at the halfway point of the video, this is a good time to say if you liked this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. The thumbs up really helps me out because it tells the algorithm that the videos should be shared with more people, and it tells me, the creator, that you like the video, so I know to keep going within this general direction. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about my microphone setup, about the bike. Let me know what you guys thought about the difference between the Sena 60S Bluetooth microphone and the hardwired microphone that you're seeing here. Oh, what happened here? Yeesh. yeah, let me know. Sorry, ADD, distracted. I'm like the dog from Up, where I think it was Up, where he's just like, squirrel, ah. So that's me. Look at this guy. But what was I saying? Yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought of the difference between the sound. I'm still gonna continue to use the Sena setup, just because I'm just so excited to finally have music that's not blaring out to the public. I can listen to my metal and my hip hop and my whatever it is that I want to listen to that day, and the privacy of my own helmet. If I want to listen to, I don't know, baby metal and Slaughter to Prevail's H Nissan, leave me alone, you know. Like, I don't need the whole world being like, it's like, ew, he listens to metal, and ew, it's like baby metal. Is that even metal? It's like, I don't know, guys. I don't know how I ended up listening to stuff like that. So pretty excited for things like that. And again, here I am with the ranting. But back to what I was saying. If you liked this video, there is going to be an icon here on the bottom right with my logo on it. If you click on that, it'll automatically subscribe you to the channel. Just turn on the notifications so I can notify you anytime a video comes out. And I'd love to have you as part of the IRV Rides family. We are slowly but surely and steadily making our way to 10,000 subscribers and beyond. So let's go. Let's go. Ooh, Nami. I think I know that guy. There's very few, there's a lot of Nami Bernese, but there's very few that I see on this route. So I probably know him. As this ride comes to a close, I just want to do a quick update here. The weekend that this video is coming out, June 22nd, we are going to be doing the NYC Zooz Club annual ride, and it's going to be a Hawaiian shirt theme. So if you can participate, we'd love to see you at the ride. It is looking like it's going to be an epic day for a ride, just because it's going to be our first 90-degree weekend. But you know, as much as I complained about all this rain, it did bring the cool air, and it hasn't been that cold, and I like wearing my layers. But next week, it is going to be an inferno here in New York. We're going to go through our first summer heat wave, and we're going to see temperatures upwards of over 100 degrees with the humidity factored in. So fun times. I'm actually in the process of trying to plan an IRV Rides group ride. So it is very likely that it's going to be in collaboration with Super Squad, 718 Cruisers, and the NYC Zooz Club, which is my fam. So if that ends up happening, I'll keep you guys posted. It's just, again, a matter of planning my schedule. With work being the way it is, it's really tough to kind of get these group rides planned. And the thing that I really wanted to do is do a night ride, because it's very rare that we have group night rides, and I think group night rides are a lot more fun than group day rides because the roads are much more open. So maybe we'll do something like that, but I'll keep y'all posted. For you, my hardcore guys and gals, and everyone else that made it to this point, thank you. Let me know what you think about a potential IRV Rides group night ride. If you're interested in something like that, let me know, and then I'll continue kind of looking into that and hopefully planning it within the next couple of months. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And then the final thing that I need to kind of update you guys on is the Super 73 will be down for a few weeks in a couple of weeks because we are gonna have it powder coated by Arcane Moto. Shout out to our friends at Arcane Moto for helping me plan bringing my concept to life for the Electrify Expo. And then I guess while that's happening, the Zooz will be the primary ride. And if the Nami is still around, we'll still use that. And then I guess after that, or before that, whichever comes first, the Zooz will be down because we are going to be working on a project for it. So we're probably going to get a few times where the rides repeat, but I hope you enjoy these routes regardless. And now that we are at the end of this ride, I just want to say thank you again. I appreciate y'all for spending your day with us here. I know you could be doing other things, but you're choosing to spend it with the Ivan Rides fam here. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you again for your support. I appreciate y'all. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Bye, everybody. In the meantime, I hope you enjoy some of the other playlists on the channel.